everyone, welcome to the Social Sofa episode 4. I'm absolutely honoured to introduce you guys to this amazing woman on your Sunday night. The amazing Erin, who has a massive space in my heart. Let me just send her an invite while I'm introducing her to you guys. If technology wants to be on my side, because as you will know, with technology, it never goes how it's meant to. Boom, look at that. There she is on this beautiful Sunday, ready to bring you an exclusive behind the scenes from the amazing Erin. Get yourself on here, girl. Come on. Technology just worked for us today because it's a Sunday. Hope we've all had a good day, enjoyed the weather. Here she comes. Ooh. This woman is incredible. You are logging on, stay on. You are not going to want to miss this one tonight. My best friend in the industry.
Hey! How are we?
I am so glad. That was the smoothest adding into a double live I think I've ever had.
Excellent. And I love the fact we're both in white, right?
We didn't plan it, did we?
No, we did not. Angels in white. I've just had to run and jump into the car because my kids, you know.
But I love this because everyone that gets on the Social Sofa will now realise that we have all these other places we can work from. Doesn't matter if the kids are making noise. We can go anywhere and do this.
Absolutely. Now, is my audio okay?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. There's no echo. Drop a comment if you can hear an echo, because we have had some techno sound issues, but it just proves we're live and this stuff happens in network marketing. So if you ever can't hear us, please just comment. So Erin, I'm going to jump in because obviously you are a Sky producer. You are so natural to all of this. So we don't need to do an intro. We know how to do this stuff. So I have asked you to be a guest speaker because I want you to talk about going from being a mum into network marketing. Now, obviously, you've got a very successful career outside of network marketing. So people might be thinking, why does this woman need network marketing? Like, you're already successful. Like, what does it even give you? Like, what's the point? Hey, Nicole, can see you.
Hey, Catherine, as well.
So why would you go from being a mum to network marketing? What was the point?
So it was really random how I found the opportunity. And do you know what? I would say, although I thought at the time that I was in control of my my life and my working life, I think I realized I really wasn't. You know, I was having to get up at 4 a.m. so that I could do the morning show, so that then I could be home in time to try and do like some form of school pickup. I was racing. I was, you know, constantly stressed. If my kids were sick, I was panicking. You know, how was I going to look after them? I was completely tied to, you know, what was I going to do in school holidays? And I was having to rely on my mum a lot, you know. And it was stressful. I couldn't get annual leave when I wanted it. So I really didn't have control. And I think that that's something that's really, really stressful when you're a parent, especially. So for me, network marketing, although I didn't come into it thinking it was going to be like a career, I really did just come into it thinking it was just going to be some fun. I was just like, I want some more fun. It gave me that control. So it's really changed the game for me.
And I think as well, like knowing you on a personal level, and most people watching you be like, wow, this woman works with Sky. Why on earth does she need network marketing? So obviously, like I don't want you to say what your income is, like that's totally private. And I don't want you to say what your network marketing income is. But would you say you joined network marketing because there was a potential for a second income, or was it just purely like, okay, I'm mum and I want to be Erin?
You know what? Like they say that you either join from inspiration or desperation. And in a way, I kind of joined for both.
Same.
I was desperate to be inspired.
Yeah.
So I really wanted to feel like I could fulfill my potential, I guess. Um, Even though I didn't need the extra income, who doesn't need a little bit extra? Like, I'm
Yeah.
not being funny. I don't think that there's anyone that doesn't need anything extra. You
Same
know,
for
by the time I'd paid, by the time I'd paid to get up to central London every day for my shifts, by the time I paid for lunch, you know, when I was working in the city, you know, lunch and everything like that, childcare, all of those costs, like, I remember at the time, my husband and I were saying, like, we're both professional people, we're both successful people, and yet we're living in our overdraft,
Yeah.
you
Well,
know? So, like, I joined thinking, hey, what, like, as if the extra couple of hundred a month isn't, like, it's never going to hurt. I was never going to say no to that.
yeah, no one's going to turn it down, are they?
Yeah. But to be honest, it was more than the income. I'm not going to lie. It was more than the income. And for me, it's never been about the money. Don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful for the extra cash. I am, you know, I think it's incredible we can earn what we do from our
Yeah.
phone. And that's something that I'm like eyes wide open going, wow, like I can earn the same as this, doing this than that. But it is so much more for me than the money.
And I love that. But every time I have seen you, whether it was like the first London event or your London event, without this sounding rude, you're such an approachable, normal person. So
Oh,
as
thank
soon
you.
as, soon as someone goes, "Oh my God, she works for Sky," you want to be like, "Oh my God, it's Erin. She works for Sky. That's cool. That's cool." And then you see you, and it's like arms open. "Hi, how are you?"
Yeah,
What?
absolutely.
And I relate that to network marketing so much that people suddenly think, you know, I said on episode last night about you see people on Instagram on yachts sipping champagne and you think, oh, you do network marketing. Do you go and sit on yachts drinking champagne? Like, and I want the point of doing this whole series is to show people that we're normal people.
I
And,
love it.
and I'm going to ask you because out of everyone I know in network marketing, I know you'll give a good, honest answer. So, and I know we spoke about this before, but how do your children feel about you being on your phone when they're present or you doing network marketing as well as your full-time job? Like, do they understand why you're doing
So,
it?
yeah, so, you know, I'm very honest with my children, and I do think it's really important for them to see that mum has goals of her own
Yeah.
and mum has ambitions. And, you know, sometimes I had to remind them of that. You know, sometimes it's a case of it's great for mum to be running around after us 24/7. But when mum has something she needs to do or wants to do, suddenly we can have a little bit of the guilt trip.
Yeah.
But I think that because they've seen that I've been so happy from doing it, that really helps. Also, the extra money means that we're going on extra holidays, and I'm sorry, they're
Yeah.
not complaining about that. Um, and, you know, even things like, so my next goal is to hit the next position, right? And that comes with it like a massive bonus.
I know.
And so I've said, like, we're going to the Maldives, you
Yeah.
know. Now, yes, we could realistically save up and do the Maldives, right?
Mm.
But we would, if we were to not have my network marketing business, that would be our trip.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be as well as the Malta and the Greece and the Australia and etc. etc. So
Yeah.
I've said to them, like, we can have this as an extra trip if mummy works hard,
What
you
kid
know.
doesn't want that? What kid
So,
want
and
that?
I don't think it's, and also I don't think it's bad for kids to see that you have to work hard to be able to get these things. You know, I don't want my kids to grow up thinking that it's just easy to have all these holidays and to have the kind of life we have. Like, they see that their dad works hard and they see that their mum works hard. So hopefully that will show them that they have to bloom and work hard.
And you know what? You inspire me as well on this parenting level because obviously me and Neil got 4 kids. And taking one child away is expensive, taking two away is expensive, taking three away is expensive, and taking four away is breathtaking. Because it's not just the holiday, it's the clothes that go with it and the money you spend while you're away.
Absolutely.
And I can imagine some people watching this going, okay, I've got enough money to take my kids away, but we're going to have to budget while we're away. You know, we'll go all inclusive, but we can't do the excursions, or we'll go safe catering, but you know, you're going to be on a budget when we get there. And I feel like you are the prime example of going, okay, if we're going to go on holiday, let's do it properly. Let's go big. Let's go and do everything we want to do.
Absolutely. Life's too short. It's about making memories for me. Like, it really is. You know, we were up in London today and we had to go to the Havaiana shop because, you know, we always get Havaianas and our Havaianas have broken recently. And so, you know, Tom and I went in and like picked all Havaianas for like the entire family. And I said to Tom, you know, Havaianas are the one thing that I don't think twice about investing in. Does that make sense? Because I'm not someone that I don't buy expensive designer shoes or handbags, not now that I've got kids.
No.
But it's that I want to have that extra so that we can relax. And if I can control that, like if it means that I have to work a bit harder so that we've got that, then I just wouldn't feel right about not doing it. So to me,
the thing about you as well is like, if someone was watching this that wasn't in network marketing and they think, I'm already busy, so I don't have time now. I personally know the hours that you work at Sky as a producer, and then you have a very successful business with Juice Plus, and I know the hours you put in, and I know the events and the extras you do. So can you just talk about how you can make this business work? Like, where's your mindset? Because you must have spoken to so many people that are like, I'm so busy.
Oh, I get it all the time. And honestly, I just want to laugh.
Yeah.
I just want to laugh. And do you know, not only like are my hours crazy when I'm at Sky, but also I think we worked out that my kids, between the three of them, we have 19 activities a week.
Yeah, of course. Of school clubs.
Like, it's 19, and I have to do the majority of the taking and bringing home. And it's multiple places of a multiple, like on the one night. So, you know, I think that I'm proof that you do not need much time to be successful with this business. If you did, I wouldn't be. I really wouldn't be. I think it's about being smart with your time, being authentic with it. Like, we all scroll on social media. Oh my God, I'm the worst. You know, you get stuck looking through Instagram and, you know, Facebook and everything like that. And it's pointless time. We're not gaining anything from doing that. So if you can turn that time into being productive, then you're going to have a great business. And I know myself, there's times when I don't, you know, how incredible is that I'm still making a great income and I'm not putting lots of time into it. But I know, like, when I can really focus and go the next level, like, you get the rewards for that. You really do.
You are my absolute idol for this, because if you had your heart set on, like, as an example, you wanted to take your kids to Disneyland, that is what you would achieve. And I think this should be a shout out and a wake up call to everyone. Some people fall into victim mode of, I'm never going to be able to take my kids to Disneyland. I'm in this situation. This is bad. I can't do this. And you are one of my favorite people to go to and go, this person works these hours and does this extra, and it just proves if you want it, you can get it. And the only thing stopping you is your attitude and your effort.
Completely. And also, as well, I do think it's really important for women not to rely on, you know, the man. Like, I've always wanted to be independent, even when I haven't had to be.
Yeah, I think we spoke about this in London as well, and you said you had the opportunity to not do this and just sit back, but you didn't want that. You wanted more.
Totally. And you want to have goals. You want to have ambition. And it's not just about money, you know. Having something for yourself is so cool. Like, I you know, I didn't sort of, I'd like to think that I'm more than just someone to have things bought for. Does that make sense? Like, I've been born with talents, and I've been born with like attributes that, you know, and I think everyone has like talents and, you know, things like maybe they're ultra caring, or maybe they're ultra sensitive, or maybe they're, you know, outgoing, or maybe they're like shy but really like insightful. You know, we've got all these skills and talents, and I just think it's just criminal to let them go to waste.
So
So
do
yeah,
you think you learn to turn your weakness into a strength through
yeah,
network marketing? Like,
million percent. You know, I think network marketing has given me my confidence back again, because I do think that I lost a lot of confidence when I had the kids. I had to reduce my hours at work. I couldn't say yes to the big projects. I couldn't say yes to, like, I couldn't travel. I couldn't, you know, go and base myself up in the Midlands for 6 months to do an attachment and earn less than, you know what I mean? Like, that just wasn't possible. I had children at home. I had a husband who had a very successful career, who was before Corona, he was flying somewhere every single week. You know, I had to be on the back burner. My career had to be, and that's totally fine. It's what I wanted. But having this means that I've now found my spark again. And now it's like I get to do things that work for me, and I get to go, oh, we've got an event, or we're going away, or, you know, my husband always laughs because he's like, oh yeah, you and your work trips, because he knows we have so much fun.
and aren't we all so glad that you're here? Because honestly, the day you came into my life, I wrapped my arms around you in the London XL, and I just felt like this is my soul sister. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't about profiting off of
No,
each other. It was just like,
no.
wow, this, we are on the same entrepreneurial mother friendship level. It was just like, I
Absolutely.
want you to win, you want me
Absolutely.
to win. Like,
Me,
it was
big
so
time.
nice.
Big time. And I think that that's what I'm really passionate about, is that if you can like build people up, like there's nothing better. And that's all I want to do now. All I want to do is find people that want to be built up, and that, you know, I'm desperate for that. Like, I literally am like, oh, please use me. Use me. I want to
I
build you up.
know. And I think the thing is as well, like me and you, obviously, we're a few years into network marketing, and for people who are new that are sort of on the fence, like, we've all had a moment where it was our first
Oh,
day or first week or
oh
the
my
first
God, I
time.
still have wobbles. You know, the little person in your head tells you you can't do it. You're silly for trying. You know, you should just take the easy road. Like, we all have that. Like, I don't think that there's a human out there that doesn't have doubts. I mean, God, do you think Richard Branson has never had a moment of doubt? Like,
Yeah.
as if, but it's about working on ourselves so that we don't let that voice win. And it's about acknowledging that and going, okay, Erin, you're thinking this because this is your instinct to run, because it's scary going to that next level. It's scary to put yourself out there. But if you can identify that and then tell yourself to shut up.
Yes. This is what we all need to learn. It's not to tell yourself to go, it's to like stop.
It's like, pipe
But
down.
honestly, while we're on this call, like, I want to take this opportunity because this year, more than anyone, more than our little blanket, you have been my absolute inspiration.
Oh,
Not just in business, but in life as well, because your energy and getting out of your comfort zone. Now, if anyone's ever tried to get out of their comfort zone, it's not easy. It's one of the scariest things you'll ever do, and but it's the easiest thing to take yourself out of. You know, there's always a reason why you can't do something. And this year, I feel like I've watched you in a very short space of time go, oh, I'm going to jump over this wall. Oh, I'm going to jump over that one. I'm just watching you jumping hurdles, like
you know what?
hurdle jumper.
I feel the same way about you. You're a
Ah.
shining star. You should be very, very proud of yourself.
Oh, no, honestly, I love you as a network marketing sister. Bear in mind, our kids haven't met or anything like that. Our love is purely through network marketing, and I'm sure our kids will get together at some point and we'll end up on holiday together.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's coming, and then we'll be bonded for life. Like, we won't.
Yeah, we already are. I think that's what's so beautiful about network marketing. I do think that it attracts the right vibe. I do. I think there's an energy, and people don't really understand until you get into the room with all of us.
Yeah.
And I think it's so cool. Like, who doesn't want more friends with good vibes in their life? Like,
you're honestly family. Like, to the point of where I was like, I've got to get on a call, and Neil was like, oh, is it Erin? And I was like, oh, you know who I'm getting on a call with? Like, I had a name and everything. Like, and he was like, oh yeah, she did her event in London, in King's Cross. Like, he knows about you. Like, I can think of jobs I've been in before. He wouldn't have known the people I was working with. You know, if I was in French Connection, he didn't know who the sales assistants were and stuff like that.
My kids will be like, oh, is that John Holowati? They recognize his voice, like, from
Yeah.
calls. You know, like, but it is like our team becomes like our extended family, 100%.
Our little blanket, bless him. I had to get it in because it's behind the scenes, so I can say it. So, Erin, I know you are one of the most competitive people in network marketing, so I'm going to fall into our game zone on the social sofa. So we're going to do a little warm-up, a word association. So I'm going to say a word, and you're going to say the first word that comes into your head, okay? It's just a warm-up. It's just fun.
Okay.
Find out where your brain is at, okay? No pressure.
I'm not very good at this kind of stuff, just so everyone knows.
No, it's just whatever I say, you just say a word back to me. Okay? This is not going on the leaderboard. It's not the main game. I know a lot of people on the social sofa are getting pressure over the main game at the minute.
Okay. I'm used
But this is just your warm-up, okay? There's no pressure.
Okay. Gotcha.
Right. Ready?
Yeah.
Banana.
Peel.
Zumba.
Class.
Sky.
News.
Animals.
Dead.
Pumpkins.
Soup.
Good one. Like that. Events.
Fun.
Shopping.
Trip.
Sports.
Day.
Men.
I don't want to say what just randomly came into my head. It's really rude and it's not even appropriate.
It's behind the scenes. Just do it.
Hard. I don't even know why that came into my head.
Erin, I love you so much. Oh, yeah. So we will end on women.
Soft. I don't know. I'm so bad.
Oh, my absolute favourite. I love you so much. Oh, that was wicked. Well done. You survived your warm-up, okay?
Okay.
I can't wait to watch that back.
Right.
That's going to be my favourite watch back. I can feel it already.
Just as a little clip, make a meme.
Yeah, it's going to be on YouTube Shorts tomorrow. I can guarantee it. So for those of you that are new to the social sofa, we are now going to play our game, which is going to get Erin onto the leaderboard, which is Erin has 60 seconds to come up with as many words as she can to do with my topic. Okay? Erin, you know the rules?
Okay.
I'm going to tell you a topic, and then you just tell me as many words as you can to do with the topic.
Okay.
So I'm going to confirm it because people be getting confused. As soon as I go, Erin, your topic is, then I'll tell you the topic and I start the timer, and you'll have 60 seconds. Okay. I will do the tally.
Okay.
I also know you are one of the most competitive people I know.
I'm getting in the zone.
And I happen to know that your upline in network marketing is currently at the top of this leaderboard.
Not for long. Not for long.
We love you, Claire. So she got 22. So I'm expecting
Right at this kind of thing, though.
She did
Get
smash
her
it.
to do a report about the like fuel crisis. Okay, that's where my head is at. All right,
So,
let's go.
fuel crisis. You're going to come up with 22.
No, I'm not doing words about fuel crisis.
Okay, well, I might put you on the spot right now because this is behind the scenes and I like to give a fair fight. So, Erin,
Yeah.
your topic is... I'm just doing a Sky thing right now, watching your face, enjoying the moment. Okay. Your topic is pregnancy.
Stretch marks.
Go. Yeah.
Warts.
Yeah.
Piles.
Yeah.
Farts. Bloating.
Yeah.
Stomach.
Yeah.
Fat.
Yeah.
Tired.
Yeah.
Feet.
Yeah.
Legs.
Yeah.
Arms.
Yeah.
Face.
Yeah.
Double chin.
Yeah.
NCT.
Yeah.
Appointments.
Yeah.
Catheters.
Yeah.
Hydration.
Yeah.
Lucozade.
Yeah.
All fours.
Yeah.
Natural.
Yeah.
Gas. Air. Push. Contractions.
Yeah.
Doctors, nurses, midwives, sling, birthing pool, water,
Yeah.
push,
Yeah.
can't do this, push, pain, pleasure,
Yeah.
joy, amazing,
Yeah.
natural.
Oh my God, Erin! Woo!
How did it go?
35! You
Woo!
are wow! My God! That was, you smashed that out the water.
There I was saying I'm not good at those games.
Oh my God, like, I feel like if anyone can knock you off the leaderboard, I'm going to be on the phone being like, you need to get back on the sofa now, come on. That was amazing. Oh,
That was a good topic. That was a good topic.
honestly, yeah, I gave you the same as your upline because I wanted a fair fight between the two of you.
Oh, did she have the same? I like that. That makes it even a better win.
Yeah, so it was fair game. Network marketing is fair game. So I gave it to you both the same. But honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for jumping on the social sofa.
You're welcome. I've loved joining you.
The point of this is to give people an insight behind the scenes. It's not a sales pitch. It's not about product. It is about who we are as people, which is why we play the silly games, because that is how we are. That is what, if you came to an opportunity call, if you came to an event, what you see is what you get. Like, this is how we are when you come to see us. And you are obviously got a very special place in my heart. And I'm so glad you came into my life this year. I love you so much, and I can't wait for what you do.
Right back at you. Shining, shine bright.
Love you so much. Thank you. Take care.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.